So you're thinking of moving to the Conejo Valley and you're wondering, is this really a right fit for me? Well, today I'm going to go over 5 cons, things that you particularly might not like about living in Conejo Valley. The last one is maybe the most important one to consider, so definitely stick around to the end. You're not going to want to miss this important tip. Now, the Conejo Valley is an area that I've lived for over 22 years with my husband. He grew up in Oak Park and we've raised our 3 children here. I absolutely love it, but here are some reasons why you might not. Number 1, if you're commuting to LA for work, that commute can be brutal. Depending on where you live in the Conejo Valley, it can be 40 minutes or more. So Agoura Hills, Oak Park, and parts of Westlake Village, these will be your shortest commutes as opposed to, say, Thousand Oaks, Newbury Park, Moorpark, or Simi Valley. So you're really just going to want to plan out your morning and your afternoon schedule and see which is going to be the best fit for you. Now, my husband, he leaves the house by 6 a.m. If you're working remotely or if you have a flex schedule like myself, I typically schedule my LA appointments for after 10 a.m. Okay, number 2, and I've mentioned this in my other videos about things you will hate about living in LA, and this is actually can be a pro or a con for some people, and that is you're going to be living amongst the wildlife. So definitely be prepared to be one with nature, and as our valley suggests, Conejo Valley, there's bunnies everywhere. They're going to ravage your gardens. Coyotes actually love them. And don't be alarmed by the coyote activity during mating season. It literally can sound like there's 50 coyotes in your backyard, but you do get used to it. But definitely if you have small dogs or cats, you're going to want to make sure that you prepare for this, because these coyotes, they can jump your 6-foot fence like a ninja warrior and grab your little furries in the blink of an eye. You're also going to want to be cautious of the rattlers, the rattlesnakes, especially on your hikes and your bike rides in the hills, and it's not uncommon for backyard sightings as well. So something to think about is maybe some snake fencing. Number 3 is one of the reasons why I love it here, but you may not like it, and that is the small town vibe. You quickly begin to know everyone and everybody will know you. Okay, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I mean, I know my grocers, Harry, Mita, Pam, they know me, they know my kids by name. So if you think you can run in quickly before school drop off in stealth mode with your hoodie up, PJs on, slippers, unrecognized, think again. Without fail, I run into other moms, school teachers on the daily. On the note of small town vibes, this brings me to number 4. The Conejo Valley can be sleepy, a little sleepy. No, that's a lie. Conejo Valley is very, very sleepy. So if you're used to the hustle and bustle and you thrive on the energy, Conejo Valley might not be your speed. I recently went out with a girlfriend for a late dinner. Drinks, we're having such a good time. We decided to walk to another restaurant in the same vicinity. Denied. This place pretty much shuts down at 10 p.m. So we caught an Uber, went home, went to sleep, just as this town demands. Now, there's some great restaurants around, especially in Westlake Village, but there aren't as many good ones compared to LA. Now, finally, number 5, and this is really just a huge consideration, especially living in California with so much open space, is you're gonna have to deal with fire season. Now, many of you may remember in 2018, the Woolsey fire literally devastated our valley, destroying over 1,600 structures, prompting the evacuation of almost 300,000 people throughout LA and Ventura County. So here are some things to consider if you plan on buying a home in Conejo Valley. First, definitely research insurance companies ahead of time. Depending on where you live, there may be only a couple of insurance companies who will cover you, and the insurance rate could be higher. Second, look into having fireproof vents installed into the attic, and this is to keep the embers from entering. Most homes caught fire because embers were sucked into the attic. And then finally, take note of the more flammable vegetation on the property. This is going to need to be sprayed with fire retardant each year just before fire season. So if you're considering a move to Conejo Valley, please take these 5 points into consideration. Make sure that you are cool with all that comes with living in the Conejo Valley. If you are considering buying a home in the Conejo Valley and you have questions, let's connect. You can find my contact information in the description below. Thanks for watching my video, and I will see you on the next one.